What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim. I don't know where my glasses went, but that's fine. I'm sitting down ready to play now, and I can definitely see as far to the screen. I am nearsighted, so I look a little naked without my glasses, but I didn't end up actually getting glasses until I was like 25 years old. Thought I was losing my mind, but I was just actually losing my sight. Started to go at about 25, so that's all fun, and believe it or not, this is just what I looked like for the first 25 years of my life. No glasses. But we are going for a fun game today. I'm at the World Championships now, so I decided, I don't really have trying to get videos together for while I'm gone at World Championships, and I don't really have anything for next format prepped and ready right this second because I am at Worlds, and I left for Worlds super early this week, so all the stuff is getting front loaded and recorded. But today we have got Space Lion, so we have got Solgaleo. I think Solgaleo is a super cool deck. I'm not sure if we can win any games with Solgaleo in the current Worlds format, but maybe. I mean, everybody's favorite Space Lion. Definitely a cool deck. Solgaleo Prism Star, fantastic for this deck. I think this is a deck that definitely, gets a little bit of a bump next format as well, with the just the general format slowing down. Maybe you actually get to play things like boost energy, the Solgaleo Prism Star getting to use that Ultra Road ability to switch between Pokemon. Super, super cool. Definitely think this deck gets more valid next format. I mean, and it's not that hard to understand why. It's very easy to just get a turn 2 Soul Burst with this deck. You get a Soul Burst off, and then you're kind of just off to the races. You can knock out two things, power them back up with Radiant Star, and then just take your third knockout very easily. Also, 250 hit points. Psychic Resistant is just fantastic in this current format since fire is like not really a thing right now. So Cosmog, that's exactly what we wanted to see there. I don't feel totally uncomfortable just Ultra Balling this away. Just Ultra Balling this away and actually just playing Sycamore instead of going for a turn 1 Bridget. I think I'm totally fine with that. It allows us to see more cards, and then we could just go for a turn 1 Radiant Stars to just start loading energy into play, which is awesome as well. So let's just get that Cosmog here, and it looks like I'm probably playing against like Zora Control, which this should be just like a pretty fantastic matchup for against Zoroark decks, I have to imagine, but I don't really know. Let's see, he's got a retreat of 1, so we're saying we've got a turn 2 Soul Burst, pretty busted. Let's just go ahead and Radiant Star. I get to throw both these energies onto my Pokemon here. I'm just going to throw them both onto the same one. Who knows? Maybe I want to go and, maybe I just want to go for a turn 2, blow them up. That'd be pretty insane. Probably not. I probably want to establish my board a little bit more, but the fact that I can get a turn 2, not just Soul Burst, but what in the world is his attack's name? I don't know. The blow 'em up thing, the 230 damage. I could get that on turn 2 if I just go Heavy Ball, Rare Candy, Sycamore. I was looking at cards that, from the newest set. Like, is there any card from Celestial Storm that you actually want to play in this deck? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't I didn't really scroll down the entire list and really mull it over all too much, but I thought that maybe Apricorn Maker could go in this deck just because you do play Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, and Heavy Ball in the list. So Apricorn Maker is kind of cute. You can use it to search out a bunch of different Pokemon with this list, and I'm not exactly sure that it's great, but I threw one Apricorn Maker in here to say that yes, I do have a card from Celestial Storm in this deck, so now you know. Judging by the Rocket Handiwork, this is looking like Zoroark Control and the parallel cities that we see there. Definitely a Zoro Control deck. I'm kind of fine just going I might not, and I guess Soul Burst is really good. I was going to say I could just Radiant Star again, depending on how many. Oh, no, looking like we are getting our Cosmog Guzma there, so that's unfortunate. But, oh well. I mean, I could have spread my energy out 1 and 1. It's fine, not terribly concerned about it. We are going to get ourselves a Soul Burst here and just accelerate some energy into play. I would like to get myself, yes, this is perfect. All right, So let's heavy ball first. Go get ourselves a Solgaleo there. Very good. And those guys all have 3 retreat too. Okay, so let's get that. And then we are going to bridge it at the same time. Let's rare candy into our Solgaleo. Then we're going to bridge it, get a couple more Cosmogs out, and then maybe and a Rangaroo too. Seems good. We'll get all those boys out into play. And then we're just going to attach our 1 energy here, and we can go Soul Burst GX. Search your deck for up to 5 energy cards. Attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Very good. We will be doing that. So I am going to attach 2 to my active. I mean, I'm just getting 5 out of the deck. Yeah, we're not doing the super boost yet. So I'm going to attach 1 here, probably 2 here, and then probably 2 to the bench as well. And that just seems like fine. So after Soul Burst, as you can see, we have like nearly enough energy to just like win the game. Granted, my opponent is probably going to, Guzma another one of these Cosmogs. That's an issue. That's not exactly what we want. But granted, if they do Guzma one of my Cosmogs, I'm probably going to be able to just Soul Burst again and knock them out. Now, I could have absolutely put 3 energy onto the Solgaleo. That's kind of like a tough call. Do you put 3 energy on the Solgaleo? But then the problem with the 3 energy on the Solgaleo is that you leave one of these Cosmogs with 2 energy and one with 1 energy, and that makes one of the Cosmogs like a defined target over the other one. So my opponent would absolutely take out the one with the 2 energy on it. I want to leave both Cosmogs with 2 energy on it, and the goal is to hopefully get myself some sort of, oh, they have Psychic Energy. This is not Zoro Control. This is Zoroark Garbodor. So that is interesting. They have foregone all of the Garbodor stuff and just have a board full of Lele's. And are they going to actually knock this out? Okay, they're retreating with that. So they didn't have a Floatstone or anything. They had to do that kind of the backwards way there. They had to retreat with that Psychic Energy, but that's fine. So they're going down to 4 prizes. We're going to try and blow this dude up. Hopefully we get to draw into an energy, and if we don't get to draw into an energy, then we are going to Radiant Star again, which is exactly the opposite of what we want to do. Could end, but I mean, honestly, we just need to go here. We need to like draw some cards really bad. And we missed the energy. I was afraid of this. So this is not good, not good. I was afraid that maybe we had thinned our deck a little bit too much of energy, and it looks like that could be the case here. So I do have Rescue Stretcher to get one of these Cosmogs back. That's good. I do also have, Ultra Ball to go get myself another Solgaleo here, but I can't take a knockout. We whiffed that energy. I know I don't have a ton left in deck, but let's Ultra Ball away the Skyla, and probably we want to keep as many rare candies as we can in deck. Probably don't super need that max potion. That's fine. And then we are going to just go get ourselves another Solgaleo. That's cool. Let's take a look at the cards left in deck. Rare candy. Okay, okay, all right. To be fair, I only had the super boost in the metal, so I only had 2 energy in deck. So maybe that was a little bit greedy of me not putting the 3 energy. Probably just greedy of me not putting all 3 energy onto this thing while I had the chance. And then let's just Rescue Stretcher, put a Pokemon from my discard pile into my hand. Yeah, let's just do that. And then we're going to get that guy. And my opponent has got a full bench here. So let's just, let's Ultra Road and then put that Solgaleo in the active. And we're going to attempt to, I guess I get to instruct once. I guess I could get an energy here, right? We did not, but I didn't realize I did actually have an opportunity. It would have been fine if I could have just Ultra Roaded again had I ripped the energy there. So let's just Radiant Star. All right, we're gonna throw all 4 of these guys in play. We're gonna put 1 here, 1 here, and then 2 onto the Cosmog. Probably, you have to imagine if my opponent can Guzma again, they're probably gonna want to Guzma again. I don't remember if this list plays Choice Band or anything to get the Corona Impact math up. So I think I'm just putting those 2 energies onto that Cosmog. And I'm pretty sure that Sunsteel Strike, yeah, you have to discard all energy attached to it. Okay, so that's fine. Next turn, we are looking at an N. We're really just hoping my opponent doesn't have Guzma again. Even if they do have Guzma again, though, I can just get myself to a situation where they just can't knock me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I am like getting to the upper limits of my item usage. I don't want to use too many more than I have used currently. But that being said, my opponent is about to get end. You know, I guess they're probably going to get end to 4. Unless they take this Cosmog here, in which case they're going to get end to 3. I'm not too worried about it either way. Even if they take the Cosmog, I feel pretty strongly that I can still win the game. So long as there's another Rescue Stretcher in the deck. I'm not exactly sure if there is another Rescue Stretcher in the deck. If there's not, then this game's going to be a lot harder. But we'll figure that out when we get here. I'm not super familiar. Oh, here goes the Oranguru coming out. Interesting play by my opponent. Why the Oranguru instead of the Cosmog? Do they think that... I just don't know. I don't know. I think the Cosmog is the better play there, but that's just my opinion. Alrighty, I will gladly take it, though. We're going to... Do we go full greed and just hope we rip Rare Candy Solgaleo again? Probably. I think we just... Because we don't want this... We don't want it knocked out, so we're going full greed here. We just want the Rare Candy and the Solgaleo in the same hand. And we got a version of that. So this will work. I'm fine with that. This guy can't really get knocked out, so that's fine. And he doesn't need to recharge his thing, and he can knock out one of these Lele's pretty easily. So what's my Guzma situation? I have 1 Guzma in the discard pile. That's fine. Let's just Rare Candy that guy there. And let's go to town. Let's see if we could take a bunch of prizes real quick. Sunsteel Strike, knock out that Zoroark GX. I think I am like, at 10 items or so. So like Trashalanche is going to do a number on me. There's a Metal Energy that I needed before. Trashalanche is going to do quite a bit, but it's not knocking anyone out really, except for that non-GX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it just 8? 1? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. So they're doing 180 damage with Trashalanche, which they have to have out for a whole turn anyways. They don't really have any way to they just can't deal with these Solgaleos, just straight up. We were able to set up, despite them having back-to-back-to-back Guzmas, we were still able to get set up here. And then we're just going to win in 3 turns, and I don't think that there's anything they can do about it. This board position that my opponent has over here is exactly what Solgaleo GX wants to see. Just all GXs, right? No Garbodor in sight. They had 3 Guzma. They had 3 Lele's in play, which is just a huge... that's a misfortune for any Zoroark player to have 3 Lele's in play. That's definitely not what you want. So... that definitely plays in my favor since there's just so many GXs and not enough room for all their guys. They are playing, let's see, they got like Enhanced Hammers in here. They got that Rockets Handiwork in there, Max Potions. That's a tricky little Garbodor list that they got going on here. I feel like I probably just N again. I mean, I don't really want to just feed... I don't really want to just like feed all this, but that being said, I could just like say, you know what? Yeah, that Garbodor is probably going to knock out whatever I put forward, and that's just fine. I kind of need to just thin my deck at this point. Yeah, so let's just take a look at the list. I have 3 Guzmas in deck. Honestly, I think I just want to thin and get that 3rd energy on that Solgaleo so that I can win the game. So let's just let's be done with that. And then I'm just going to Sycamore. I don't need any of these things. We're going to Sycamore here. We just want to get that energy onto that 3rd Solgaleo. So we've got that. So now and we've got Max Potion. That's hilarious. So that's good too. And then all we really need is just Guzma for game here. Let's just Ultra Road. and bring himself into the active. That was confusing real quick. And then we just need that Guzma for game with my benched Solgaleo. There is a way that my opponent can kind of finesse me here if they Guzma and knock out that Solgaleo. That actually is going to be quite horrible for me. So I have to hope that they don't have that. Granted, they have played a bunch of Guzmas. They don't have a Trashland Scarbador out yet. And they only have one Zoroark to trade with. So it's not like super likely that that's going to happen, judging by the fact that they're promoting the Trubbish here. I think they don't have it like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 160. That's actually 20 short. So they 260, right? I think I counted. Is it? I don't know. I'd have to count again. I think that they're a little bit short. Might be 13, 160 that we're at. So I think they count again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. So 100. 260 damage. 13, right? Yes, 260 damage, which 240 after that nasty little psychic resistance there. So they do need a choice band to get this knockout on the Solgaleo, or else it's just not working out. Also, oh, the red card. That's crazy. So really cool stuff there by my opponent. I've still got the Lele, though, so we're good to go. And they did not get it. So we've just got game here. Check this out. And we're going to go out in style with the super boost. And we are going to Tapu Lele. Yup. And we are going to go grab that game-winning Guzma. And then, yes, I believe I have 3 stage 2s in play. Very good. We can Guzma up that Tapu Lele there. And then just blow his block off with that Sunsteel Strike with Super Boost Energy. Insane. We got there with Solgaleo GX against a meta deck, even still. So pretty dope stuff there. Solgaleo, pretty good against Zoroark decks. I'm not exactly sure that Solgaleo has the speed to compete with a deck like Rayquaza in the current Worlds format. But still a fun deck. I mean, everybody's favorite Space Lion, and it was fun that we got to show off a pretty dope win there with Solgaleo. So cool stuff. Let's see. Let's check out that list real quick. I think this is pretty much the list that Otto had been playing, except I jammed an Apricorn Maker in here and took out a Max Potion or something. I don't know. That Apricorn Maker, cool in theory. I don't think he's actually super good in this deck. You don't really need it. I took out a Skyla for it. I think probably the Skyla is just better. But let's take a look at the list real quick. Yeah, this is Otto's. Pretty sure it's Otto's. I think it's Otto's. Otto's Solgaleo list. I know I didn't craft a Solgaleo list, and Otto was the Solgaleo master. So cool stuff there. Thank you all for watching the video. Let me know, what do you guys think of Space Lions in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and hopefully I'm doing well at the World Championships right now. You probably know by now because I probably have tweeted about it at EnjoyFriend. You can check me out on Twitter at ENJOYFriend. Thank you all for watching. Peace.